He who has no enemies is often destroyed by his friends. Lies are the greatest murder, for they kill the truth. Cowards die many times before their death, while the brave die only once. Experience remains the truest teacher, and honor is worth more than life itself. Seek those who understand your silence, not just your words. The nearer a man comes to calmness, the closer he is to true strength. A man without enemies often lacks identity. An empty pocket teaches more than a full one ever will. Adversity reveals the strength we never knew we had. Always leave the door open. Those meant to stay will. If you pray for flowers, do not curse the rain. The wrong people teach the right lessons. Do what you fear, for courage lives on the other side of fear. If money grew on trees, all would be rich, but few would be wise. Care for yourself before you give care to others. Strength does not justify suffering. Hard work never betrays those who trust it. To have peace, one must be prepared for war. Silence often speaks louder than explanation. Eyes reveal what lips conceal. Never forget those who stood by you when you had nothing. Do not burn yourself to keep others warm. A friend to all is a friend to none. Face your fears or lose your chances. The battles fought in solitude are victories unseen. Surround yourself with those who protect your name in your absence. Loyalty cannot be purchased. When you win, they call it luck. When you grow, loneliness becomes your companion. Either strengthen your discipline or soften your desires. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. The measure of a man is seen in how he wields power. Poverty is not the absence of money, but of vision. When happiness cannot be found, create it. Resources mean nothing without wisdom. Protect yourself from your own thoughts. Seek the company of peaceful souls. Everything passes. Emotions, thoughts, people, and moments. Flow. Don't cling. Courage lies in knowing what not to fear. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a hard one. Wisdom grows in those who listen more than they speak. The wise do not boast of what they know. They seek to learn what they don't. Every man you meet knows something you do not. Do not rush the seasons of life. Even winter has purpose. It prepares the roots for spring. Rest is not weakness. It is recovery for strength. True wealth is not what you hold, but what you can let go of. A poor man with peace is richer than a king in turmoil. Count your blessings, not your possessions. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding anger is like drinking poison and expecting others to suffer. Forgiveness is not surrender. It is liberation. The greatest victories are fought within. Conquer your impatience, your envy, your pride, and the world will bow in silence. The strongest warriors wear invisible scars. Do not waste your energy explaining your worth. Time will reveal it. You owe no justification for your growth. Silence is the language of dignity. A humble heart can see what arrogance blinds. Wisdom walks quietly, pride shouts loudly. True greatness needs no witness. Seek not to be better than others, but to be better than yesterday. Comparison is a thief of peace. Progress, however small, is victory. Pain is temporary, resilience eternal. Do not escape discomfort, transform it into strength. What you endure, you become. Fear will whisper doubt, courage will act anyway. Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. To hesitate is to lose the moment. Do not chase people. Attract them by your peace. Your energy introduces you before your words do. The right souls recognize you by presence, not appearance. A calm sea never shaped a skilled sailor. Be grateful for the storms that taught you how to steer. Adversity is the birthplace of wisdom. Be gentle but unyielding. Kindness is not weakness. It is strength under control. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Every sunrise is proof that life forgives. The past is a teacher, not a prison. Let go of what burned you. but never forget what it taught you. Do not measure success by noise, but by peace. The quiet soul often carries the loudest victories. Those who walk alone often arrive first. Never confuse movement with progress. A busy life is not always a meaningful one. Stillness reveals the truth behind motion. Seek wisdom more than approval. Truth may cost you friends, but it will never cost you yourself. Honesty is the highest form of respect, for others and for your own soul. Love is not found, it is built. It lives in patience, trust, and presence. What grows slow lasts long. Do not let the world harden your heart. Be soft enough to feel, but strong enough to stand. Compassion is power in its purest form. Wisdom grows in those who listen more than they speak. The wise do not boast of what they know. They seek to learn what they don't. Every man you meet knows something you do not. Do not rush the seasons of life. Even winter has purpose. It prepares the roots for spring. Rest is not weakness. It is recovery for strength. True wealth is not what you hold, but what you can let go of. A poor man with peace is richer than a king in turmoil. Count your blessings, not your possessions. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding anger is like drinking poison and expecting others to suffer. Forgiveness is not surrender. It is liberation. The greatest victories are fought within. Conquer your impatience, your envy, your pride, and the world will bow in silence. The strongest warriors wear invisible scars. Do not waste your energy explaining your worth. Time will reveal it. You owe no justification for your growth. Silence is the language of dignity.
If your weakness looks like trust, you're a target. If your pain looks like comfort, you're a prisoner. If your plan looks like a boast, you're already defeated. Listen, not everything you carry needs to be shown. Weakness isn't a defect, it's a map of where you can be hurt. Keep it close. Struggles are private tuition for the soul. You don't hand out report cards to strangers. And future plans? They're seeds. Don't plant them where someone else can stomp them out. Accept truth even when it stings. Pain shapes character, teaches wisdom, prepares destiny. Don't judge someone's survival if you never weathered their storm. I am built from every mistake I've made, and that's not shame, that's material for growth. Comfort softens effort. Flowers need rain. Men need challenges. Silence isn't weakness. It's calculated awareness. Not every smile guarantees loyalty. Not every enemy is obvious. Be honest with yourself first. That's where change begins. Suffer quietly, heal privately, shine publicly. Delay revenge if you must, but never forget the lesson. Die with memories, not unrealized dreams. When people avoid you, let them lose you. Scarcity reveals value. Guard your inner life like a fortress. Speak of others' virtues, not their faults. When anger rises, choose silence. When success comes, let effort speak. Pray hard, work harder. Build walls within, not around. Become the man your future can't ignore.